Everyone comes from a different walk of life, but we all can be made and molded over. God can do that for us. We all come from various walks of life. No one's walking the same path, but yet we're still sisters. So it was more of a building. We build off of one another. Where I was weak in one area, somebody else was strong. And where I was strong in an area, someone else was weak. So it's just a building. We build off of one another, just knowing that, you're not going to always be here. Your journey's going to continue and you're going to go stronger.
My name is Demetrius Early, and this is my lovely wife,
Katrina Early.
We are founders and presidents of Make Me Mold Me Empowerment.
You know what? I have known Demetrius Early forever. So I really feel everything is God-given and it's God-driven, God-designed.
Make Me Mold Me Empowerment was established in 2010. I lost myself in the professional world. And once I lost myself, I needed an outlet. Make Me Mold Me Empowerment was established on finding your true identity. Looking in the mirror, unveiling the mask to see who you really are, what you really like, how you want to be. What do you want to do with your life and not be in the shadow of other people? And since then, we have trained and we have a membership of over 600 to 700 men and women with the organization.
It helped to show that, there's others that have taken the same walk or in the same path.
As I came at a time when I was kind of going through something, and the class tremendously, I was blessed, I was helped. It helped me a lot.
A lot of people are going through a lot of hard times and a lot of heartbreaks and a lot of things happen in life. Life happens and people get knocked down. And so what I love about Make Me Mold Me Empowerment, what we're establishing here, is we're giving you a safe place to be able to express some of the struggles that you're going through in your life. And we have a workbook and a class, a 12-week class course that actually helps you identify the greatness in what God says about you. And so you can learn the proper response to how to overcome whatever it is you're going through in your life.
Well, Make Me Mold Me Empowerment is based off us being molded according to God's word. It's also about us reaching down and finding out our own selves.
We have had members to graduate from college, to graduate with their masters. They have wanted to be married, and now they're married and have families.
And also there's a lot of people that are struggling with abuse, alcoholism, drug abuse. No matter what your struggle is, no matter what your trial is, some people have been incarcerated and they need to be inspired to get back on their feet.
Mr. Early goes into the prison every Tuesday morning, and he gives at least 2 hours of his time to the inmates and encourage them and motivate them.
The men of principle are just really, I think, getting started really well, and they are doing an outreach also for the men in the community, getting men together just to be able to build that man, because that man is the head of the house, and the men of principle are working with men to become the men that they need to be.
Everything they do is all about God. And on this world, this earth, that's what we're about, doing God's business. And God went about feeding, sharing His word.
And then we just launched Mentors to Success, which is a group of young people from ages 17 through 23, and they will start identifying with who they really are.
We do programs throughout the schools in Caddo Parish as well as internationally, so where we go in and we teach character and leadership development, entrepreneurship training, and how do you go out there and to present yourself in a way that the world can't resist you, and that's what that program is about. So Taylor was one of my students through a program that said, hey, would you be my mentor? So she's kind of been stuck to me from there.
We want to be an organization that gives back to the community as far as the children are concerned. We've adopted 2 schools. We're going to give some information and some money to 2 schools this year.
We do a lot of back to school drives. Have one that's coming up in August, and we're going to give scholarships to 2 schools that have high population of underprivileged children, so that it can go towards the uniforms. And then we also have a small Make Me Mold Me for individuals that's in elementary school.
The radio talk show was amazing because one day God put in my spirit, baby, we're gonna have us a radio talk show one day.
Yes.
And then the next day,
we had a radio
out
talk
of the blue, the radio station, a radio personality called us and asked us if we'd be interested in a radio talk show.
Yes.
And so we actually took the opportunity. We knew it was God. And man, it's been a phenomenal run. You know, we've been on there now almost 2 years now.
2 years.
We have real talk about situations and relationships and things that we're going through.
Yes.
And it's empowered and inspired people to live their life to the fullest and believe in relationships and love again.
Yes.
Because that's what we represent. We represent God's love. So
Make Me Mold Me is expanding. I see Make Me Mold Me going into other cities in Louisiana, going into other states in Louisiana, going in helping different schools, different corporations. This is not the first, and it's definitely not the last thing that you're going to see nor hear from Make Me Mold Me, because it is about to be just greater than what it already is.
we were blessed to have be chosen to co-author with some of the, two of the top authors in the industry.
Yes, Jack Canfield and Brian Tracy. Jack Canfield, Success Mastery, and Brian Tracy, Driven.
That's pretty much the story of my life. I'm a very driven person, if you know me. But you know, my wife has mastered a 7 level of success as well. So those titles are really fit for what we actually represent in our professional lives and also in our ministry as well.
We are so excited about the growth and the vision of Make Me Mold Me Empowerment, the future, and we would love for you all to be a part of this great organization.